All right, get ready for a story that's short, simple, but I promise you, incredibly powerful. It's called The Feline Guardian, a story of unlikely courage.
And it all kicks off with this really simple but deep question. Can a little bit of love, just a single moment of compassion, truly change a life? Well, let's dive in and see for ourselves. So, our story begins in a small, lonely place. And I want you to picture this scene of just pure vulnerability, where these tiny little lives are completely on their own. 3. That's how many there were. Just a tiny group, so small and fragile, facing the whole big world entirely by themselves. Keep that number in your head as we go. And here they are, 3 little puppies, huddled together, shivering. And you just know it's not only from the cold, it's from pure, overwhelming fear. Because, well, they were totally alone. Their mother was just gone, nowhere in sight. They were abandoned, defenseless, and you can just feel how terrified they are. But you know, just when things seem about as bleak as they can get, a surprising sight emerges. An unexpected visitor appears, right out of the shadows. And who is it? A cat, watching these shivering puppies from a distance. Now, we all have ideas about how cats and dogs get along, right? So this moment is just filled with suspense. What's this cat gonna do? But this cat, it immediately defies all our expectations. It doesn't stalk them, it doesn't threaten them, it just slowly, so gently, comes closer. There's no malice at all. You can see its eyes are just full of kindness. But just as this fragile little connection starts to form, the story takes a huge, dramatic turn. A shadow of real danger looms, and it leads to an incredible display of courage. Out of absolutely nowhere, a threat appears. We don't know exactly what it is, a bigger dog, maybe a car, an unaware person, but what is crystal clear is that it means immediate danger for these puppies. And their reaction is what you'd expect. The fear that was already gripping them just skyrockets into pure terror. They are absolutely petrified. But then, something truly incredible happens. In that split second, this ordinary little cat transforms. It becomes a hero. This is the moment everything changes. Instead of running, the cat does something astonishing. It plants itself directly in front of the puppies, a small, furry shield against the giant threat. It shouts, it arches its back, it gets ready to fight for them. After that intense burst of bravery, the dust finally settles, and in the quiet that follows the storm, a new kind of family starts to form. Because of that one small cat's incredible courage, the danger recedes. The threat is gone. And for the very first time, those 3 little puppies are finally completely safe. And the hero's job isn't done. The cat doesn't just leave now that the fight is over. It walks over and sits down right beside them, offering comfort and protection. The puppies immediately huddle close to their savior. It's as if they have found a new mother. In that one moment of shared fear and selfless courage, an unbreakable, totally unlikely bond is forged. So, why does this simple story feel so significant? It's because of what it reveals to us about the undeniable, incredible power of love. It all really boils down to this one fundamental truth. A single act of compassion, when it's needed most, can completely change a life. In this case, it saved 3. And that leaves us with one final thought. You know, this story isn't just about a cat and some puppies. It's really a mirror for all of us. So as we end, let's ask ourselves that same question. Whose life will your love change?